Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Battle Series, the School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Battle Spot ladder, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which are the equivalent rule set of the VGC 2018 season. I hope you're all well. It is a glorious Monday here in the UK, and I hope it is glorious wherever you are, and you're all having a great start to the week. Hope you had a nice weekend as well. Had some nice football action over the weekend in England doing their stuff yesterday, which was a lot of fun. Hope you guys, if you are watching the World Cup, are enjoying it, and let me know which teams you are following. So like always, if you enjoy the content on the video, do leave a like on the channel. It does massively help us all out. And we have a brand new team this week. We are rocking a Trick Room oriented team with a few odd selections in here, and I just made some odd picks because I thought, why not? You know, we've had some comments about not playing so much Landorus on the channel, which is fair enough. So we've changed things up a little bit. So we're playing this team this week. This is the first game with it, so we will maybe be making some alterations as we go through the week. But do let me know what your thoughts are. We've got Camerupt, which is a Mega, Tapu Bulu, Persian, Oranguru, Dragalade, and Tapu Koko, and we're going up against Rana, first opponent of the day, playing Landorus Therian Form, Metagross, Hydreigon, Tapu Lele, Zapdos, and Cresselia. So that inclusion of Hydreigon, quite odd, but fits in with the Lele and the Metagross really nicely. Can offer Tailwind support as well, along with that Zapdos and the other speed control Pokemon on the team being that Cresselia. So how are we going to line up here? I think I want to go Oranguru, maybe Tapu Koko. Do we want to go Tapu Koko? Like, Tapu Koko could be decent. We need to be a bit careful with that Landorus here as well because of the ground type attacks that can be coming out. And maybe Persian's not bad as well for the fake out, but you have to worry about that Tapu Lele, and we need to be quick with what we're doing. Let's go Koko to start with. No. Let's go Bulu, Camerupt, and Dragalade. I don't think we've locked in the Dragalade, which is a bit annoying. It's because I jumped into the episode so quickly, rather than waiting to do the little intro and then get into a match. I kind of waffle. Then we're already in a match. But let's see. Hopefully it plays out okay. We're going to lead Oranguru, Bulu, we see Tapu Lele and Cresselia, so that's alright for us. I mean, we get the terrain control straight away for us, which is nice. The Trick Room's pretty obvious here though, coming out from the Oranguru, you've got to say. But we could start throwing down some big attacks, I guess, into the Lele if we wanted to. We can always go for the Trick Room, but I guess the Cresselia can probably reverse that if they would like to. We do have the Z Trick Room as well, which can get around Taunt. I'm going to go for Trick Room here. I don't feel like Oranguru is too threatened. And I'm going to go for a Wood Hammer into the Lele. If it decides to go for a Taunt, then we can punish that with a Wood Hammer. Ooh, we're going to see a Z move come straight out, but I am sorry because our Tapu Bulu is Assault Vest in this team, so we should be taking this. Well, we will be taking this. I don't know how comfortably. It's still going to do a lot of damage. It's still a super strong attack, but Tapu Bulu ain't going anywhere here. And there we go. That's quite nice. And we get Wood Hammer. I don't know if it's going to KO, but maybe. And we do take the Lele down. Ideally, we would lose the Bulu here to recoil, but... And a Psychic coming in. Perfect. Bulu's done its work. It's got the terrain control up for us. My opponent hasn't got another Tapu on the field. And now we're going to be able to get the Trick Room up and get Mega Camerupt onto the field. It's a pity we haven't got Dragalade. But I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be alright. So, let's see. Camerupt hitting the field. Hydreigon coming in. Okay. Not the best Pokemon for us to be facing down to right now. But we can instruct Camerupt, we can Mega Evolve, and we can just throw out some Heat Waves. Hydreigon's probably got Earth Power, it's probably going to hit us for very good damage, but we can't really do too much else in this situation, and this is where the Dragonade would have been very nice in this situation to bring in for the Hydreigon here. And then at least we could have nuked it and put a bit of pressure onto it, but that's by the by. There's the first Heat Wave, no misses, which is nice. Let's see what the damage is like. It's not too shabby, really, onto something that's kind of resisting it. And we all know how bulky Cresselia is, so, you know, another round of this is gonna, as long as we don't get any misses, we should be picking up KOs onto both these Pokemon. We're gonna see a Berry proc on the Cresselia, that's normal. Probably see an Earth Power, and we might see the Cresselia go for the reverse of the Trick Room. There's a Dog Pulse into, let's see, a Rangaroo. Okay, we don't mind that too much, and see, there's a reversing of the Trick Room. Let's see, this is interesting. A Rangaroo is going to get a little bit of health back. I think what we might do here is bring in Persian and just protect Camerupt. Because I've got Quash on this Persian as well. I feel like that was something that I'd like to kind of utilise. It kind of takes away the need so much for the Trick Room in certain situations, so we'll bring in Persian. And I'm feeling like this team kind of operates very fast, so we might get a few more games than we usually do in here, but we'll have to see how it plays out today, guys. We're going to get that Protect off with Camerupt just to stop any damage coming out. There's a Dog Pulse coming in again to the Oranguru. We're going to try and stop that Trick Room being set up. Does a lot of damage. Obviously it is Life Orbed Hydreigon, and a Rain Dance of all things coming out from the Cresselia. That's not going to help our Heat Waves at all. Not at all. I feel like we fake out the Hydreigon. We can Nature Power the Cresselia just to get some damage onto it, really. Yeah, let's just do that. So obviously with the Nature Power we've got Tapu Koko and Tapu Bulu in the team, so the terrains control what type that move turns into. Under the grassy terrain it turns into a grass type, under electric terrain obviously it turns into a grass type attack. We do get the fake out. We're going to see an ally switch, which we don't mind at all, to be honest, because this means that we will just take down that Hydreigon. I didn't want to double into that slot in case we saw a Protect come out, but this should be enough. Yeah, it is enough to take it out, and we'll see what my opponent has left. I wonder if it is that Metagross. But my opponent has revealed the ally switch, so that's something that we need to be aware of. Okay, so they got ally switch again. I don't know if they do. I kind of want a parting shot into the Metagross and Earth Power into it as well, really. That's the problem. If we get it wrong, we could be safer going for a Heat Wave, you know. Like, it's probably not a bad idea, because Persian, I think, can probably, like, the Heat Wave in the rain is going to still do a lot of damage, isn't it? There's the Mega Evolution. I'd expect the Heat Waves to still do about 50% damage. I'm not going to see an ally switch this time around, so we could have went for that Earth Power, but like I say, it's a little bit risky. We lose like a lot of momentum if we do. We're going to get Oranguru back in for the Persian. Imagine that the Metagross probably wants to go Stomp and Tantrum into the oh, it's gone for an Iron Head. Okay, it's not worrying about the Camerupt so much. And there's a Psychic, but Camerupt taking that pretty comfortably. Heat Wave coming out. Of course it misses the Metagross. Grassy terrain disappearing from the field, but we'll be able to get the Persian back in. We just need to wait out this rain, to be honest. Where do we fake out? Fake out the Cresselia, maybe? Yeah, fake out the Cresselia and we can Earth Power into the Metagross. I mean, the Metagross might protect here. but I feel like we can lock this one up. No Protect coming out, Fake Out into the Cresselia, Hammer Arm coming out. Ooh. Gonna lose Persian, I think. No, because of that Parting Shot, we are able to take it, and the Fake Out ability, just procking the berry on a Persian, which is probably going to seal up this game for us, because I'd imagine an Earth Power will take the Metagross out. Cresselia flinching, Earth Power coming into the Metagross, and yeah, clean KO, and we just got the Cresselia to deal with now, so this should be pretty straightforward for us. We have got the Rain to kind of deal with, but we can go for a Foul Play, and Nature Power turns, I think, when there's nothing, I think it turns into, well, it's a normal type. I'm not sure if it turns into Tri-Attack, but my opponent forfeits. So, very good game to my opponent, and a nice start for us today. Obviously, as well, if you're wondering about why my rating has dropped so much from last week's episodes, I have acquired Nigel. Wormseye has kindly donated, well, lent us his capture card, because it's a 3DS XL. It's a newer version, the 3DS, than the one we were running, so it was to alleviate some issues we were having on the streams and things like that. So I have switched over to it, and just a big shout out to Nigel for that. It's so kind of him, and I am really liking it so far, so we might look at maybe investing in one ourselves in the future. We've got Gregory up as our next opponent, 1537 rating, playing a team of Porygon 2, Arcanine, Nihilego, Gengar, which is probably going to be the Mega. It has to be, it's the only option there, unless there's no Mega, Tapu Koko and Gastrodon rounding out the team. So, a few Trick Room options here with the Porygon 2, the Nihilego, and even the Gengar to a certain extent can all learn Trick Room. So, you've got the Intimidate support there from the Arcanine. But looking at the team, like, if we get the Trick Room up, Camerupt, even under terrain, is going to be an absolutely annoyance for this team to deal with. So that's kind of what we want to try and do. You have to worry about Taunt maybe from the Gengar. There's no Fake Out to stop us, even though we are in a focus Oranguru. But I think what we'll do, we have to be a bit careful, because like the trap could stop Camerupt performing as well. I will go Camerupt, I will go Bulu, and who do we want as our last Pokemon? Do we want Persian again, or do we want... I don't know if I want to lead off with Camerupt. I probably want to lead off with Persian Oranguru with Bulu and Camerupt in the back, maybe. We could even go Tapu Koko. It's just if the Gastrodon comes out on the switch, then that could be a bit awkward for us. But let's see. And I will talk through the team as we go through the battles this week, guys. Obviously, because I did rush into the episode a little bit today with the intro and things, I didn't really get too much time to talk about the team. But hopefully, as we get through this week, we'll have a bit more time to talk about some of the options on the team, and we can see how it's performing and things like that. But like I say, I've literally just finished putting it together, sat down into the first battle and recording. So we do see the Gastrodon and the Nihilego come out from my opponent. I think, what are we going to do here? Do we want to go for the Trick Room straight away? Kind of. I mean, we could, yeah, we could Trick Room. And we could Fake Out the Nihilego. We need to just think about this. Like, the Nihilego could go for Trick Room itself, but it could also go for Sludge Bomb. Let's Fake Out the Nihilego, because we could break a potential Sash there. Nihilego going to protect, so that's fine. See what this Gastrodon goes for. I don't know if the Gastrodon... Ooh, the Gastrodon double protect. Okay. Don't mind that too much. I'm going to stop our Parting Shot. But we do have Z Trick Room now. We can launch onto that Nihilego. We need to check if my opponent's got anything they can really switch in. There's nothing we really want to switch in for. Let's go for Shattered Psyche into that Nihilego. That should be enough to take it down, and we could just go for a parting shot into... the Gastrodon. If we can get it off. There's a Scald coming out into Persian. Take that pretty well. And then here's the Z move. It's all about whether or not the Nihilego is sashed or not. If it's not sashed, we should take it down. I hope we take it down. Like, Nihilego is especially defensive bulky, but this is a super effective Z move, so... Wow, we don't actually get rid of it. Sludge Bomb coming out. It's going to be into the Persian, and that does actually take us down, and we do actually... Okay. But that's not the worst, because we can bring in Bulu. And we threaten the Nihilego the next turn with a KO, and we threaten the Gastrodon now. It's just whether or not we see maybe the Gengar make its appearance. Okay, let's go for a Psychic, and let's go for a... Do we just Wood Hammer or Horn Leech? I reckon a Horn Leech is fine. The Horn Leech will take down the Gastrodon. There's an argument there to go for the Wood Hammer though. For whatever comes in for the Gastrodon, if it does switch out, then we just do a lot more damage. And that's what we really want to be doing in the Trick Room. We want to be taking advantage of our Trick Room turns, whereas at the minute, with the Horn Leech, it's quite passive. We can kind of allow our opponent to get away with that switch in there. Porygon 2 coming in, so not the worst switch in the world, but not the best either. We'll probably see the Nihilego just protect here, I'd imagine. Download, boost, and attack. And Nihilego does protect. So we'll probably see the Nihilego switch this next turn. But we will get a Horn Leech into the P2. Does alright damage as well. Like I say, the Nihilego probably wants to switch out here. We could use this to switch into Camerupt. Now we've got the grassy terrain up, we can switch into Camerupt and then really start doing some damage with those heat waves, earth powers, etc. We kind of cover the big attacks that are threatening somewhat from the Nihilego with the Oranguru, so we don't need to worry about that too much. If the Gastrodon comes back in, we've got the grassy terrain, so we can nature power that slot. And the P2 is not going to be doing too much. I mean, if it's got Ice Beam, it's not going to be doing a lot. And this is neutral, and the Thunderbolt, if it comes into that slot, which I doubt it ever would, we're immune to that anyway, so that's fine. Ooh, Toxic! Going into the Oranguru. No switches though, so we're going to take down that Nihilego here. What we want to do is bait in the Gastrodon now and then nature power it. The Toxic's not going to be our best friend, but hopefully Oranguru can stick around long enough to just get one more Trick Room up. So the Gastrodon coming back in. I bet it feels pretty safe right now, but we could just Psychic. I mean, probably better off just instructing. But no, we're not, because let's just Psychic, just in case the Gastrodon does protect. Let's Mega Evolve and Nature Power into that Gastrodon. And this should pick up the kill, as long as the Gastrodon doesn't protect. We will underspeed it, Mega Camerupt being a slower base speed than that Gastrodon, so there's no worries there. It's just whether or not we see... No, there's going to be no switches, so that's fine. I can't remember what my opponent's Tapu was, if they had one. Okay, so there's a Nature Power. Bye-bye, Gastrodon, turning into Energy Ball, and that will be more than enough to take it down. So, yeah, taking away one of the biggest threats to Camerupt, completely. Ice Beam coming out, no Toxic, which is ideal. And like I said, we've just gone for the Psychic here rather than the Instruct, just to cover our bases. And I think now, maybe a double Heat Wave. I don't know. It's going to be very close on that P2. I don't know if a double Heat Wave will be enough to take it down, but we've got the option to Instruct if we want to this next turn. Or not, because the Trick Room has just ended, but we've got enough in our tank to get another Trick Room up if we would like to. Gengar coming in as the last Pokemon. Do we just go for a Trick Room? I feel like the P2 kind of reverses the Trick Room, maybe. I think we go for it, and then we go for an Earth Power as well into the Gengar. Like, we're going to take an attack from the Gengar, regardless, with Camerupt. And if we get an Earth Power onto it, then we do take it down. Like, I don't think a double up into Camerupt will take us down. Like a Shadow Ball and an Ice Beam won't be enough. Not to take down the mighty Volcano. There's Gengar, Mega Evolving. But we need to be careful because we can't leave Gengar as something that Tapu Bulu needs to come in and deal with. That's the big problem. Sludge Bomb coming out into a Rangaroo. Okay, we take that. We're going to be able to, yeah, we're going to see the Porygon try and reverse the Trick Room, I think. But we take down the Gengar, so that's fine. And we will be able to clean up the match from here. There's the Trick Room. And another Trick Room. I feel like here the Porygon probably wants to go for a Toxic into the Camerupt, so I might. I'm kind of tempted to go Trick Room again. We lose nothing by doing that and just protect Camerupt from a potential Toxic coming out. So let's see if we get this call right. We maybe do, maybe don't as well. It's gonna be very close. Come on, my guy, let's do this. Yeah, we called it. Okay, we get that, and then we get the Trick Room up, and then we can go for the Heat Wave Instruct. And they have to waste a turn reversing the Trick Room, which is fine. And if they do, then Bulu comes in. It maybe outspeeds the Porygon too. But at least, as long as you don't get any misses, we should be alright. So, let's go Instruct, Camerupt, and let's go Heat Wave. There's the first Heat Wave. Oh, that's so strong. I get something as bulky as P2, it's doing so much damage. I know it's a single target attack, but we miss. Okay, that is fine. We're going to see a Recover come out, but we'll be able to get Bulu in, get that grassy terrain back up. We'll lose the Rangaroo here to the toxic damage, but a Rangaroo's done more than its job worth, so we should be fine with just the Bulu and the Camerupt now. And to avoid misses, I'm just going to Earth Power. And Wood Hammer. Well, I mean, we could Super Power, but it's kind of like, I feel at this point we need to just kind of try and keep up the pressure a bit on this Porygon too. So we'll Earth Power, Wood Hammer. Like, Wood Hammer is way more powerful anyway under the grassy terrain. And the Super Power, although super effective, it's probably better leaving until we like really need it. And we'll be able to kind of get some feelers out yet. So as soon as the Trick Room ends, Bulu's going to be faster, which is good. There's a Wood Hammer. What's the damage like? Okay, that's really good damage. And I think we're going into the last turn of Trick Room now. Is this the last turn? No, we've got 2 more turns, so that's alright. Feel like, yeah, we just do the same again. I kind of force my opponent just to keep these recovers up now. If they don't recover, then we win. Yeah, there's a recover. And we might even be able to get it with this last Earth Power. Like the Wood Hammer damage now plus an Earth Power. Yeah, we're going to get it with the Earth Power now, so that's sealed it up nicely. And I mean, even if not, then we'd be faster with the Bulu the next turn, even if they recover, so then we should be able to kind of do it. But we can Horn Leech and Earth Power. That should be enough. And we're going to be able to seal this one up quite nicely. So very good game to my opponent. The Earth Power gone into the Porygon 2, cleaning up, and Camerupt and Tapu Bulu able to come out victorious. So good game, Gregory, and we're on about 25 minutes, so that's ideal timing, guys. That's ideal, I think. So we'll not go on any further and make the video any longer. We'll end it there today. So it feels like I've rushed it, and I'm really sorry if it feels like super rushed, but like I say, when we get a bit more time on Wednesday and Friday, we'll go through the team a little bit more, and I want to play it into next week as well. So I want to play it this week and next week and really give this team a good run out. And as I say, we might change things as we go along. We haven't featured a couple of options today, like the Tapu Koko and the Dragalge. So you know, it'll be nice to feature them as the week goes on. But we've got some odd picks in there. But Mega Camerupt, something we haven't featured on the channel up so far this season, and it's one of my favorite like Pokemon in general, which is surprising for me not to have featured it yet. But we had that massive influx of usage of it really early on in the season, and it made me feel like everyone knows what it does, everyone's seen it, everyone may want to see other things. But I really like the team, how it operates so far, so hopefully we can have a little bit more success for it as we go on, and you guys have enjoyed it. Do let me know your thoughts on the team. I would love to hear what your opinions are, where you maybe change things up, or what you're looking forward to seeing the most out of the team, because it's got some really cool quirks to it, which I hope we can kind of feature as we go through the next couple of weeks. As always, guys, I am ripping one of these lovely Flinch t-shirts, so I'm just going to drop it in. If you would like to pick yourself up one of these t-shirts, you can head over to our Teespring site and become an official member of our Flinch Squad and rep one of these at events and things like that. So I will just drop that in there if you want to go and grab yourselves one. We have got a new design out, which is the I Heart Flinch shirts, which is a really cool design. It's really kind of minimalistic, and we will be doing a giveaway for that. So probably Wednesday this week I'll start the giveaway. We are going to have a stream tomorrow night over on our Twitch channel, so if you are around 8 PM tomorrow evening, do come over, and we'll be playing some Battle Spot on Twitch and just hanging out generally. So it'll be a really good evening. And then we're probably going to do Thursday this week. Probably not going to do it on Thursday, we're probably going to do it Wednesday this week, just because England are playing Belgium on Thursday evening, and I would really like to watch that match, and I'd love to be able to do a stream and have the football on the stream at the same time, but I think there's a lot of copyright issues with doing that, and I don't want to cause any infringements or anything. So we'll have streams Tuesday and Wednesday this week. We'll have the normal just Battle Spot stream tomorrow night, which is Tuesday, and then Wednesday evening we will have our viewer battles, so that'll be a lot of fun. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for watching and taking time out of your days to come and watch this video. I hope you really have enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing all the comments from you guys, and I will see you all on Wednesday for another episode with this team. I'm already looking forward to getting some more battles done with it. So until then, guys, you take care of yourselves, and bye-bye!